Happy Monday, everybody. Today I am going to be doing an article from our friends Screen Rant. So today from Screen Rant, we're going to be talking about James Gunn again. So James Gunn and MCU fans have blasted claims that anyone could play Iron Man. Now, this has caught my eye, and it was hot off the truck just an hour ago. So here we go. So Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad director James Gunn echoes to fans' criticisms about the Sunday Times claims that anyone could play Iron Man. Okay, director James Gunn backs up fans' criticism of the Sunday Times claim that anyone could have played Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The filmmaker is currently busy promoting to Warner Brothers and DC film project Suicide Squad, but before he joined DC Extended Universe, he was in the MCU, a primary creative force behind Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. With that comes across access to Marvel Studios' internal library, which he is now using to squash this ridiculous hot take that has sent people in frenzies. Now, kicking off the MCU was no easy feat, but then Marvel Studios had to put all the characters as collaterals just to produce Iron Man. So it was a massive shock when Kevin Feige and his team decided to risk it by tapping in with Jon Favreau, who has mostly known as the indie director at that time. Now, filmmakers upped the stakes when he pushed for Downey's casting. While the actor clearly has immense talent, he was still plagued with personal issues, particularly substance abuse, and even landed him in stints in jail. But Favreau was so convinced that he will knock it out of the park, and he did, again and again and again, for more than 10 years, until he ended his arc in Endgame. Now, related to this article is Loki missed a perfect Iron Man return Easter egg chance. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about something else. So amidst the slew of actors playing comic book heroes, Downey is part of the few who had become synonymous with his role. So fans were obviously ticked when Sunday Times recently claimed that Iron Man could be played by almost anyone with wit on social media. A lot of them pointed out that Downey's cinematic portrayal made the genius billionaire Avenger the household name. Another pointed that even Stan Lee thought that the actor was born to play Tony Stark. Gunn also shared his 2 cents, writing that he has seen the screen test, and this is bullshit. Okay? And there's a tweet down below from Twitter from the Sunday Times. You can see on Screen Rant, and you can also go to Twitter to see this under the Sunday Times and then James Gunn. But anyway, the couple of Downey's screen tests for Iron Man have made it online over the years, but chances were that there are several more in Marvel Studios' vault. It's no secret that other actors were considered for this part. Tom Cruise, Sam Rockwell, Timothy Olyphant were in running to play MCU's inaugural hero at one point. But given that, it's curious if Gunn is referring solely to Downey's audition, or if he's also seen the rest. In any case, there wasn't much interest in pondering what the franchise would have been if these stars nabbed the part, simply because Downey was too perfect for it. And it would be hard-pressed to find anyone who disagrees. So, it's mind-boggling why Sunday Times would come out with the commentary unless its sole purpose was to cause controversy in order to gain traction. Downey's work in MCU speaks for itself. More than being the suited Iron Man, he's shown the brightest light when he was Tony Stark. The Sunday Times implies that the wit was the most important trait for the hero. It's worth remembering, though, that the character isn't defined by this humor or sarcasm. He's cocky yet likable, exactly how Lee wanted him to be. Downey brought humanity in him, which is why so many were invested in his story and why people were significantly impacted by his death from Endgame. Aside from the tremendous work he did on screen, Downey also functioned as the leader of his castmates. The actor was instrumental in convincing Chris Evans to finally agree to play Captain America, and years later he was the unofficial mentor of Tom Holland when he joined as Spider-Man. So there you go, guys. That's just a little bit of information about some stuff about Iron Man. So if you guys like this content, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.